We have an update on an Aberdeen fire that left 2 people dead just 2 days before Christmas.
According to a post from the Aberdeen Fire Department, autopsies have been performed on both victims. The identities are believed to be known at this time, but not confirmed.
Authorities are working to confirm the identities before names are released. The cause of the fire is also believed to be known, but remains under investigation at this time.
Police are looking for the suspect in a robbery that happened Saturday night.
The driver for a rideshare company was threatened with a knife by one of his passengers. The suspect demanded that the victim send him money via Cash App, then told the victim to exit his vehicle.
The suspect then took the victim's car.
The suspect was described as a Native American male, about 21 years old, wearing a gray sweatshirt. The 63-year-old victim in the case did not have any injuries. The investigation is still ongoing in this case, but we did receive information yesterday that the vehicle that was stolen was recovered near Kadoka, South Dakota.
If you have any information, you can submit a tip to Crime Stoppers or the Sioux Falls Police Department.
135 years ago, around 300 Native Americans were massacred at Wounded Knee.
This year marks the first time the Wounded Knee Massacre Memorial is listed as a protected sacred site.
It means that the United States admits the truth that Wounded Knee was a massacre, for one, and for two, it preserves it and protects it from any encroachment from anyone, any government, and also it reserves the land in the name of the tribes.
Tribal leaders are working with the descendants of those massacred on the next steps for the now protected sacred site.
All right, now let's get a check on our weather with meteorologist Scott Munn. Good morning, Scott.
All right, good morning, Jordan. Good morning, everybody. We are looking at a warmer day today. There may be a couple of flurries, maybe a quick hit of light snow found across extreme eastern, southeastern Kettleland. But temperatures will warm this afternoon, returning to the 30s across eastern South Dakota, Minnesota, and Iowa. 40s, some 50s may show up in south central South Dakota, and we are forecasting 50 in Rapid City. Northern Kettleland probably hitting the middle 30s, 36 in Aberdeen. And Brian will have more details on your forecast coming up.
Thank you, Scott. Hundreds of young basketball players gathered inside the Sanford Pentagon on Monday for the Holiday Hoops Camp.
It was split into 3 sessions, and the kids were coached by USD and SDSU basketball players. They focused mainly on fundamentals.
Just like the basics, ball handling, shooting, layups, and then we worked on a little bit of one-on-one, which was cool to see.
I think just like growing up, it's so awesome to play with college athletes and just look up to them, have someone they want to be like, and just continue to learn skills that they can learn and apply in the future.
The camp included kindergarten through 8th graders.
If your New Year's Eve plans do not include drinking, a relatively new nonprofit in Sioux Falls may have the event for you. The Wichozani Wash Day Collective will have its first New Year's Eve sobriety wachipi at the Multicultural Center. Doors will open at 6 p.m. with the grand entry at 7. The nonprofit says the event is meant to bring sobriety and recovery to light in a positive way.
The city of Sioux Falls now has 2 Christmas tree drop-off sites open until Sunday, January 4th. Drop sites are located at the west side of the Household Hazardous Waste Facility on East Chambers Street.
The second is located south of the fairgrounds on North Lyon Boulevard. Hours for both sites are Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Sunday from noon to 5 p.m.
Let's look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get one last look at your weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Good morning, Brian.
All right, good morning. As we watch the weather forecast going into the new year, we're expecting today pretty mild. 30s east, a lot of 40s west of the James Valley. Tomorrow, we're going to switch gears. We'll reverse course a little bit, especially in northeast South Dakota. The pressure will be on for some falling temperatures. Colder air is going to try to seep in. Even Sioux Falls probably will drop at the end of the day. So just a little heads up on that. Clouds too. But we're going to stay mild West River, probably through and through. Temperatures above the averages, and even into the weekend, we could see another bounce back going into eastern Kettleland. As we watch the wind today, that's another little feature. Could kick up a little patchy blowing snow as temperatures are trying to climb above freezing, so there's a little give and take there too. Some of those peak winds are indeed above 30 miles an hour, so I just want to make sure we're addressing that because it can get a little slick again if that snow in the ditch kind of blows up on top of the roads again. Tomorrow, you're going to notice your wind not from the northwest, but from the northeast. for Aberdeen and Watertown, and that's going to bring in air out of Fargo and eastern North Dakota. And that's going to be cold air. No question about it. It's going to have a little bite to it. So just a little heads up on that. Winds will be pretty light for New Year's Eve during the course of the overnight into New Year's Day. And temperatures will tend to stay a little chilly east. Certainly that'll be part of the forecast. But Rapid City staying mild. A lot of these days are well above normal. Rapid today is close to 50, actually. Winter not far behind with those upper 40s pretty common. Sioux Falls today, we're at 37. You notice your numbers tonight in the 20s and 30s by tomorrow morning in Sioux Falls. And I expect during the morning we should climb Mitchell, Sioux Falls, Yankton. But see how Aberdeen kind of goes the other direction, doesn't it, here in the afternoon? Even Sioux Falls will drop. So that'll plant us here into tomorrow evening. Kind of cold for anything that you're doing for New Year's Eve, East River, but probably closer to normal for this time of the year, to be quite honest with you. And then, of course, after that, we're going to go back and forth as we head toward the end of the week. When we look at our 7-day for Sioux Falls, average high is 28, and the only day close to that is Friday, 27, but I think the weekend should easily be at least in the 30s. Sunday could even warm a lot more than that, so we'll keep watching that, see how these clouds behave, but no major snowstorms either. It looks like we're pretty dry in the northwest pattern. Aberdeen, 20s for highs. Pretty consistent there. So, yeah, that's certainly within the normal range for this time of the year. Not a lot of snow. There might be a couple of passing snow showers tomorrow with this cold front. Here, we're still at 43 tomorrow. Then we drop back New Year's Day to 31. 32 on Friday, then more 40s for the weekend. And Rapid City, that's where it's staying above average, isn't it? All through the 7-day forecast, even mid-50s tomorrow. Check out details at kettleland.com.